What do I want to play into infinite black-red cards? I think I'm off. I think I'm off the hardened scales, the hardened scale stuff. I think I want to play something else. Let me look at this. Yeah. I kind of just want to do something else. I think I'll run this. Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to use stream sponsor random Magic Online bot in order to sell these cards and buy some new ones. I need 100 credits. I need 30 credits. Okay. How many do I have? 13. Yeah, Bob was trying to play a real deck. I need... I need some of these. Search tool, Mardu. Sweet. I should not need Sacred Foundry. Okay. So, for those of y'all who are still here, welcome to the first ever segment of Bob and Cheese Plays an Actual Modern Deck. Basically what happens here is there's an actual Modern deck, and I play it. This deck's great. Plays lots of sweet cards. It's Mardu Pyromancer. Our goal is basically to grind our opponent into the dirt. If they are foolish enough to play some kind of Jund strategy, or some kind of Grixis Thing in the Ice strategy. You know, if somebody were to do something like that for weird reason. Sometimes our opponents will have good cards. We will discard them out of their hand. And then they will not do the same to our good cards. And because of that, we will be able to win. You know, hopefully. So, if that sounds exciting to you and you would like to watch this deck or more of me in the future, you should hit that follow button. It's at the top of your screen. It lets you know when I go live. Well, I do not have I'm not shilling anything basically, so that makes it kind of hard. I should update the Stream Decker though. Let me do that. Thank you, Matthew Cabin, for the follow. All right, properties, export, Mardu, plain text. Decks, upload new, browse. All right, deck list should be up there. The queue is running slow. Clearly everybody is both watching Caleb and playing Cube. There we go. Okay, this hand is kind of bad. I think I throw this one back. It's basically already a Molten 6 because the second Bedlam Reveler does not have text. We only have this 1 point of early interaction. It's just kind of clunky, so I'm gonna mull here. This hand is not that much better, but I'll keep it. I don't think I need more interaction here. I think I just need more. I think I need like a payoff or two.
Can you take the trash out tomorrow when it stinks?
We are playing against a flooded strand strategy, which means it's probably just more grindy stuff, which hopefully our deck is pretty good at grinding, so I shouldn't, not too worried there. Ooh, I was going to fetch up a red-white with this, but I think we're just going to try to make this hand a little bit less terrible. Blood Moon seems great. Pyromancer seems great. K-Command is kind of expensive, but it buys back our Pyromancer. Whereas Bolt doesn't really do anything. I guess we can get rid of Bolt. We do indeed have a plan. I'm a man with a plan. That plan is to hope they just never cast a spell once I cast this Blood Moon. Yeah. See, this was greedy. See, our opponent here, they have a land that tapped for 2 colors of mana, which for some reason is greedy. They also have basic island, so that's unfortunate. Hopefully they're not on one of them blue moon strategies, because then our Blood Moon is going to look real foolish. on top. He didn't die, which was nice of my opponent. If our opponent fetches up a second island here, I'll probably just loot away this Blood Moon at some point. If they don't do that, I'll probably let it ride. Yeah, I don't think casting Blood Moon is where we want to be here. I think it'd be better off for us to just, you know, start casting a 2-for-1s. If they counter Lingering Soul, that's obviously completely fine. Yeah, they are aware. They are aware that we could Blood Moon them, and they are playing against it, which is okay. Yeah, JW. I think that's what they're on. Some kind of blue red strategy. I'm gonna just do this now. Play this. I think we can grind through it. I think we can do it. If I have like Snap Electrolyte, that's gonna be super rough. Also kind of rough. Our opponent is definitely getting ahead of us in the value game here, and they are bolting our face, which is not a good sign. Yeah, we're super dead. All right. So Blood Moon bad. Kambal good. Brutality probably good. Dreadbore. It's like, okay, if they have Jace. Fatal Push probably bad. Fatal Push is bad. Ensnaring Bridge is funny, but probably not very good. Yeah. So maybe just like jam like this. This seems fine. Just like Stone Rain our opponent. That seems pretty good. Okay, what we got here? This hand's fine. We have Brutality to figure out what's up. We have Lingering Soul for some card advantage. I think there's a very low likelihood I want to bolt on turn 1, so. So I'm going to sandbag this swamp because they might have left Blood Moon in against us and think that it's going to be a good play, where obviously it's not. Well, first off, this Molten Rain is going to feel really good. Secondly, I think we're more afraid of Sweltering Suns here, so we'll let them keep the rest of this stuff. Opponent not cracking Scalding Tarn because they want more land. Yep. Playing Steam Vents. Okay. So here, I don't really want to cast the Pyromancer into a Lightning Bolt. That seems poor. I think we can just jam this out. We could have also Molten Rained them, but I think I want to try to get our clock on the board before we do that. Yeah, because like they don't want to bolt, and now this is going to be hopefully rough for them. They like remand into Jace. That's like kind of rough. Yeah, bolt down my guy. Probably like flash in a Snapcaster. Okay, that's also fine. So that was a good draw, as it lets us really turn up the pressure here. Pyromancer into Lingering Souls, and now next turn we get to Molten Rain them again, and I don't think they can come back from that. Yeah, they get to Ambush Viper here, but that's not very good. Honestly, if they don't, yeah, so we're just gonna so I can't cast Molten Rain and Lightning Bolt. So with that in mind, I think I want to start with an IOK. And I think I can take this Electrolyze is the only card. Like that's what's going to be able to get them back in the game. I don't think any of the rest of the stuff will. Start beating in here. And we'll kill their second land. Yep. Alright, so opponent has another, yeah. Alright, sweet. So that worked great. Clearly our board was perfect and there's nothing that we need to change. Hopefully they just keep a landline hand again, and we get Stone Rain them, and then we get to win. This Dreadbore, it kind of kills Jace, but Bolt also kills Jace. And Dreadbore's pretty terrible against actually everything else, whereas Bolt can try to finish him off. Well, this hand is bad. This hand's not good because we don't have any lands. That's why it's bad. So this hand does have lands, so it's a bit better. I don't think I actually need this right now. I need both lands. Really what I want early is discard spells, because I think taking out their high value cards is more often than not how you end up winning these matchups. So that is a good draw. Yeah, I mean my board didn't have any lands, so I got to win there. All right. So opponent's hand is again not really doing anything. Unfortunately, we don't get to punish them not doing anything because our hand is pretty anemic. Definitely wish I had the souls here, but I mean that could have been wrong. Yeah, so we're gonna try to pinch them so that they can't get a lot of value off. Yeah. Yeah, you flash that Snapcaster in. You flash it in real good. Ooh. Okay. So I think I just want to Molten Rain him again. Or yeah, let's just try this. I kind of want to cast this Souls, but I think we can just wait to do that next turn. Oh, if they brick on a land here, that's so good for us. I'm gonna kill this. Oh, baby. Oh, okay. So we're just not gonna play around their sweeper, and we're just gonna do this. This might be a remand. That'd be unfortunate if it is. Yeah. Opponent does not have a sweeper, so that's good. I'm very happy we have drawn all of the Molten Rains in both matchups. It's been I don't know if we're gonna win, but I'm having a grand old time. I don't think I actually want a looting here. I think this this bolt's a pretty reasonable resource here. So alright, second looting means I'll probably looting this turn after him with the spirit. Okay. So these are better. Put one of these upstairs. Yep. Jeez. I think I actually want a looting here. Okay. That's a good draw. That's a good draw. Also a pretty good draw. This shuffles their whole graveyard, right? Yeah. So we're gonna take Mr. Cool here. Our opponent's going to snap bolt our face. Yeah, so if they don't draw land here, I think we're in a pretty good spot. If they do draw land here, we're actually pretty bad, in a pretty bad spot. Try to bait out a counterspell on this guy. So that makes me feel like they don't have Bolt, which is pretty good for us. Next turn, we can Faithless Looting. Point that upstairs. Probably going to discard through the breach here. Oh, or Cryptic. I guess that makes sense. Because their best way of winning the game is probably by comboing us out. The issue for them now is I'm not sure how they pull this out, right? So if they hold up Cryptic, that's not very good for them. If they run out the Jace, that's also not fantastic for them. So we're going to have to see. We're going to win a game, probably. So that's pretty exciting. Of course, now that I'm saying that, probably just going to get punked out. But hopefully we can win a game. Well then. So this is an important skill for playing this deck. When you draw Bedlam Reveler, you're supposed to cast it. Because, man, they like bolted us a couple times, and they played some spells. They've been doing stuff. They've been giving it the old college try. And I can respect that. We definitely want to attack here. I think I just don't uptick the Lily, because I think I want to throw this bolt at their face and put as much pressure as I can on the board. Their last card is not Emrakul, so that's pretty exciting. So here, they're going to Cryptic tap our team on our turn. So we obviously do not want to Reveler into that. Tap draw, yep. Cast our Ancestral. We did it! Probably. If this is a Dispel, I'm going to be really sad. Okay. We did it. We won an entire match playing a tiered deck. It is crazy how those two things come together. This hand is really good, so we're going to keep it. It's also really good against the Molten 6. Yeah, I mean, so I could have done that, but also if they have Dispel or Spell Pierce, and I, a Rift Bolt. That's spooky. Yeah, we're going to pass here. If they do that, I can just run out the Kambal afterwards, and then I don't think they have a creature-based way of killing the Kambal. Okay. Throw this upstairs. Bolt, Eidolon. so I think we take the Eidolon because now we can fetch here, get a mountain, play looting, discard these 2 spells. And now next turn we can bolt plus cast Bedlam, which seems like it's probably what I'm going to do. Our opponent has 9 points of burn, which will put us to 7. It's possible taking a bolt would have also been right, because I guess it is 1 less damage. But then I don't get to bolt their face, which I'm pretty sure is something I want to do. Also, Blackcleave Cliffs, busted draw here. These 3 cards also busted. Alright, so let me think. I'm going to deal 5. Yeah, so this will be lethal even if I don't play out the Pyromancer, so I just want to make sure I'm playing around as many things as possible. Helix us, sure. It's not a land. So opponent is 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Yeah, opponent is dead. I guess we play this. Whee! All right, so these 3 cards are great. These 3 cards suck. Blood Moon also sucks. That's unfortunate. So I definitely want it to be a spell, because whenever you're in a situation like this where you have marginal cards, you want them to be a spell. I'm lean. Yeah, JW. I think I'm leaning Wear Tear. I'll probably end up just discarding it a whole bunch, but I think that's better than Thoughtseize, which I'm just never going to cast. Like spending a card and a mana in order to possibly gain life versus burn is just not somewhere I want to be. This hand's good. Rude. So if either of these produced red without me taking damage, I would have let on the Pyromancer there, because you need to get a clock on the board to kill your burn opponent. But I don't think it's worth taking the 2 damage to do so. So I went with this line. Possibly a Searing Blaze? That'd be kind of rough. Nope. Yep. So that's obviously great for us. That is also great for us because we have Liliana the Veil. because I am a skilled magician and know exactly what I'm doing. In general, if you're playing Burn, I think boarding in Core Firewalker against anything that isn't exactly the mirror is super wrong. But my opponent is an adult, and they're allowed to play whatever cards they want to in their modern deck. So now, actually, I think I think in the Burn mirror you can actually go slower, and I think if you do go slower, it's actually pretty good with inspiring advantages. If you're just straight red-white, you have 4 unpained sources of white. I also don't think Skullcrack is very good in the mirror. Yeah, so we're gonna discard these. Yeah, I think this Lily is probably just gonna stay at 1 for the rest of the game, but she was a 3-man edict, which was all she ever needed to be. Because I know they have this land they're sandbagging to discard to her. I really want both of these cards to put on pressure. If the game of Magic the Gathering let me Lily in response to my Bedlam Reveler, I would probably do that. But that is not how the game is played. We're just going to drain here. It's definitely worth a burn spell where there are a lot of configurations of their hand where they could easily have 2 burn spells. So, like, this might not be one of them, but if they have 2 burn spells, and that's basically the same, but I deal 2 damage. Cast my Ancestral. And we're 2-0. All right. Feeling good. Feeling loose. Feeling like we're drawing really well and playing a great deck. Everything is going well. If you would like to see more of me playing good decks, then you should follow and then hope that I play good decks, because I might not. This is deck 3 of 3, and the first 2 were not very good, unfortunately. But this deck is great. It kind of is a secret to winning. Playing a real deck definitely helps a lot. This hand's pretty good. It really wants second land. And because I've played Magic before, I know I'm going to brick on it and be really sad. But it has everything I want in a Magic the Gathering hand. It has a Faithless Looting and a Lingering Souls discard. It has a fast Bedlam Reveler. It has whatever this is. It's probably like Hollow One. He's gonna like play 2 Hollow Ones. I'm gonna cry. Oh. Okay. Alright. So, yeah. We have these Leylines that we are going to board in. And we're going to board in these bridges. And we're going to board out the Blood Moons. And we're going to board out the Brutalities. they wanted it pretty hard. I definitely don't think I've ever wanted anything quite as hard as they wanted it. I think the Fatal Pushes aren't great either. We'll keep 1. Because you can kick it and kill a Avenge Mine. Alright, I'm going to go get some... Oh, never mind. I guess we're going to play this match. Opponent probably just kept We're gonna keep as well. We have this Ensnaring Bridge, which hopefully will be pretty good in the matchup. We do not have one of our Leylines, so it may have been correct to mulligan on the back of that, but I don't think this is a matchup where we necessarily need the turn 1 Leyline. What does this do? Okay, if we had surgical, if we had a surgical extraction, it would be very good against this hand. But we do not have surgical extraction. In fact, if we had surgical in our deck, I probably would have taken a Faithless Looting and just tried to spike it. But as it is, we're just going to hope the top of their deck is kind of mediocre. Hello, Courage Wolf. Thank you for the follow. We have discarded a lot of Faithless Lootings. It's a good draw. Another looting. So at this point, we kind of just want to land. So we can either run out the Ensnaring Bridge or run out a Cakeman. He has a Noose Constrictor. I do not think I understand why, but I guess that's a card. I guess that's a card you can play. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hopefully we draw a land. The plan here is to draw a land. Alright, so now that we drew a land, I did not plan far enough ahead for this. So I think we just like do this. And then if we draw another land, we can K-Command plus Bolt and take down both of the hollow ones. If we had not drawn a land, I think the play would have been pass the turn, and when they attack with the hollow one, try to bolt it plus bolted plus block with the token. Try to clear one hollow one and then hope to beat up the second one with this K-Command. Huh. Interesting. So what does this do? Whatever. Okay, so yeah, he discarded it off the Neonate. So that was a pretty sweet line. So this thing says non-token creature. So I can exile my own token. And I think because of that, I'm just going to pass the turn here. Basic Forest. So this shouldn't create a 2/2 because this is a token. That's fine. I don't think I want to. Discards 2 Vengevines. I think I actually will kill this. Just because I want to start beating down these hollow ones so I can start getting in. And that's going to be easier to do if they're not getting zombies, obviously. Yeah, so now we can kill one of these. We're just gonna try to grind through this here. Ideally, what we want to draw here is a Lingering Souls, because that allows us to attack over in the air while their ground is locked down by these elementals and by this Ensnaring Bridge. If they have Walking Ballista in their deck, that's going to be kind of unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, opponent's a big old meanie. That's okay. Destroy target artifact, deal 2 damage. Yeah, bridge, or in this matchup, it's really just about buying time. So, because I had this bridge, they weren't able to attack me with their giant guys. And so now I'm able to start beating down with these elementals. But the actual win con is mostly just Lingering Souls. Which means Walking Ballista is a problem. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we have a 3-cost Bedlam Reveler. So probably deploy that next turn. I don't know how it'd be in Hangerback Walker. Maybe just like don't ever kill it. That's actually probably a decent plan. We'll play this. Woof. Discard some lands. Play this guy. Discard some more stuff. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. I think that is definitely reasonable. Here, I can go Liliana. So if I attack with Reveler and Bolt, that's 7-8, which isn't that much damage. So I think I'd rather Liliana. Oh, I guess I could. Yeah, that's the right way to do it. Attack after blocks, bolt this, and then edict. Yeah, that's probably better, but whatever. We're doing it. Actually, I think the best line here is bolt. Well, the best line was definitely to attack first, but I didn't do that. So the best line here is, now that we haven't attacked, we'll attack with this elemental. And we will plus here. Yeah, so I definitely should be up a lot of damage. But that's all right. So now I think my plan is just uptick this Liliana and then win via that. This one's gonna be a bit of a grind. Would be a little bit less of a grind if I had been up those 7 points of damage. That's alright. He discarded some decent stuff. Okay, play a hollow one. Means you can get back some birds. So, K command. Yeah, that's a pretty funny line. I think here I just want to return target creature, destroy an artifact, bring back PZ, kill that thing. Beat in with this guy. Yeah, and killing the hollow one there is important because the Flamewake Phoenixes definitely are a problem against my primary plan here. Hangback Walker, also kind of a problem, but we can just pop that with a bolt. Yeah. Doing it. Okay. So I think if I Lily ult lands and spells, I don't think that's good enough. I think I need the Lily. Alright, opponent has given up. They've decided that they cannot beat that, even if I was not sure what I was going to do. I think based on seeing what they have going on... Oh, I did miss out on trigger. You were right. I am a big old goober. I think after seeing what they have going on... I think I like this configuration. Yeah. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back, guys. Never. I should be. Okay. So this hand is busted. And by busted, I mean, like, pretty good. We have this Leyline. They also have a Leyline. So we're Leyline dueling. I think my Leyline's better. I think my Leyline is mostly better because I have Liliana. But this Reveler's going to be terrible. Ooh. I'm going to snip this one. Yeah, so they don't really have anything going on. Even if they're able to kill this Leyline, all they have is Vengevine, which I guess the plan is to hardcast. So if I knew they had Leyline, I probably should have these Wear Tears in the board, because they can kill a decent number of their threats. And in addition, they can pop the Leyline, which is very good against our deck. But you know, you can't know everything. This is going to be a Ballista or a Hangback Walker, okay? Removal? No. So opponent should have activated on their turn. Because they didn't, I'm going to get to kill it in response to this activation. Yeah, I think you're right. I think like the Fatal Push should be one, and then probably like a Thoughtseize or something. What did he discard? He discarded the Vengevine. Oh, Hangback Walker sucks because yeah, okay. So I'm dumb, but luckily sometimes you put a bunch of mythics in your deck, and when you put a bunch of mythics in your deck, you're allowed to be dumb. So we're never casting that. So it's going to go away. Aura, down. So we have learned this card has no text on it, which is nice. So I'm just going to keep on ticking up. Our opponent has learned. They have learned when to activate the Hangback. We're now going to kill the Hangback. And then Inquisition them. And then probably just run away with this game. They have nothing, and nothing is what we are primarily set up to beat here. Yeah, so one of the things I really like about this deck is that it has traditional mid-range elements with the card advantage from Bedlam Reveler and Young Pyromancer making a bunch of tokens, Lingering Souls, stuff like that. But it also has really strong prison elements. So game one, we have stuff like Blood Moon that can just win games on its own. Post-board, we have Leylines and Ensnaring Bridges that also give us free wins against decks that traditionally give trouble to mid-range decks like this. Yeah, that guy was pretty smart. Definitely hats off to him. I think I'm okay trading my Liliana for a Ballista here. And if they want to ping my Young Pyromancer instead, that's also okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think the way we lose this game involves a Vengevine off the top, so I'm going to play out this Ensnaring Bridge. And this is the normal bridge plan, right? So I have some flyers. If they play out some big guys, it doesn't matter because I have my busted flyers. You know, it is a very good feeling to call something and then have it immediately happen. So we'll discard this. Play out this mountain. So I guess they could have like Revelry and start attacking, but even then they're losing the race at this point. Like I'll go to 17, and then they have me dead in 5, whereas I have them dead in 3. So okay. I don't even know. Yeah, so I think I do want to preserve. I think I will make this trade. Because at the end of the day, it is a trade. I'm trading my token and this Lily for this Vengevine. I think that's fine. I think if my opponent runs out of Ballista, we could definitely be in trouble from this point, though. Luckily, we'll be able to attack with these spirits. And hopefully hit them to 3. At least so that bolts and K commands, if we hit them to 2, will be lethal. Play out that. Exile's probably bad, because they... Oh, yeah, no, because Exile, right, yeah. Okay, 3-0 going into round 4. I actually might have to call it here. Let me go check something. I'll be right back. Yeah, so Fiance is about to head to bed, which means I'm going to turn the stream off because she is right behind... The bedroom is right behind the wall behind me, and the walls are thin, and I'm loud. So I am going to head off. Thank you, everybody who stayed to watch. If you would like to see me again, please hit that follow button. It'll notify you when I go live. And yeah, we'll probably not finish this off because I'll probably end up doing this off stream, but who knows? Maybe I'll keep it alive. All right. Thanks, y'all.